So, a day after that, Christian, Ash, Tess, and Serena, Clement, and Bonnie, along with, you know, Marin, and Alon, because Alon's finally decided to stay with them because he's accepted his defeat. Christian says, "Where's Jake?" Tess says, "I don't know. I'll go look for him." She does to find Jake where he was and has a note. It says, "Dear Tess and Christian, I'm going to train around the world to get stronger. After my loss, I was mad. Too mad. I felt like I didn't want to live anymore. I know it sounds stupid, I'm taking Pokemon Battle too far, but I'm gonna go train super hard and I'll come back. And I will defeat you, Christian. Believe it." We got some Naruto out here. She goes over to tell him the bad/good news. Good news is that he's gonna go train. The bad news is that he's leaving. He's kind of saddened. Christian asked them if they want to come to Roaria for a couple of weeks, since during Minalon's battle, the entire stadium was destroyed. Ash says sure, as they all go to Roaria. Christian let's head to Sylvan City. There's a certain person I want to see. They head to Sylvan City, and he says, as he knocks on the door, a person goes, "Come in!" As he walks in, says, Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Delinquent. I'm kidding. Their names are Bazit, the Andersons. He goes, "Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. Thank you for the Eevee." He goes, "No problem, Sonny. It needed to go." He says, "Now where is the little Eevee?" Christian says, "It's not Eevee anymore." He goes, "Come on out." I shows them. He goes, "Leave." As some of them, easily Eevee gets along with its 3 friends that it used to have. Christian says, "I thought you said it didn't have friends." He goes, "Eevee makes friends randomly and doesn't like to show it." He goes, "Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool." He goes, but then when he says, "Come on, Leafeon, let's go," as it was like a couple hours later, Leafeon doesn't want to come. He goes, "Oh, I see. You want to go with them. You want to still play for a while? Don't worry, I'll visit you all the time." They have a small sad moment, as he leaves Leafeon. As he goes, it's like Ash releasing Butterfree all over again. Ash gets serious vibes and almost cries himself. Christian goes, "Oh." He goes, "Well, there's no way I can participate in the league anymore. Leafeon's gone, so I only have a party of 6, and Blastoise is way too hurt." Ash says, "Well, I don't know. Did you have any other Pokemon?" Christian goes, "I did." As he looks throughout his Pokeballs and only finds 4, he says, "What happened to my dive ball?" He goes, "What are you talking about?" He says, "I had a Floatzel that was in a dive ball, but it's gone." She goes, Serena says, "What are you talking about?" He goes, I had a Floatzel, and it was in, remember?" Ash says, "Oh yeah, but where is it?" He finds that it's been stolen by Team, not Eclipse, Team Flare. He's pissed. So he decides that there's no way he can battle now. But then he remembers that he has 2 Pokemon that'll probably join him. He says, "We're heading to the Iridia Desert." As they find a certain spot, he pulls out a shovel and starts digging, going, "There it is," as they find a block. As he goes, as he throws it into the air and says, "Typhlosion, break it!" He goes, "Bah!" And with a blitz, destroys it. And he says, "Let's go." As he says, Marshadow! Marshadow! Ash, Serena, and Clement and Bonnie all left. They all went somewhere else. They head back to the Kalos while Christian looked for new Pokemon. He says, "Marshadow," as Marshadow appears right in front of him going, "Shadow." He goes, "What's up, Marshadow? Hi, buddy. How are you doing?" He says, "Look, I need to ask you a question. Will you come back with me to the Kalos League to win?" He goes, "Marshadow," and like a yes. He goes, "Yeah." let's get going. We have one more to pick up. As they fly, as Christian says, Braviary! Remember, Christian only has in his party Tie Explosion, Braviary, Floatzel, and Lucario. That's all he has in his party. So then now he says, let's go! Marshadow! He says, we have one more to pick up. She goes, where is it? He says, the Anthean City Pokemon Center. As he takes out the next Pokemon, Absol. He goes, I got Absol. I got my Absol back. He goes, now let's go. Let's show the Kalos region who the contenders from roaria really are. She goes, yeah, but our flight's in about an hour, so we gotta get going. They head to the plane, and they head straight back to the Kalos region. Christian says, Ash, I'm ready to throw down. We're not giving up no matter what. Ash says, yeah. And it's time for them to battle. Ash says, Pikachu, I choose you. Christian says, Marshadow. Use your shadowy darkness to destroy this battle. As he goes, Marshadow. Ash goes, a Marshadow? Christian goes, let's go, Marshadow. Full power. He goes, Marshadow, Shadow. He says, use Aura Sphere. He goes, Shadow. Boom, and just shoots it out. Ash says, Pikachu, Electro Ball. As it yeets it down, but Aura Sphere wins and hits Pikachu. Ash gets some serious deja vu and forgets what to do. Christian says, Shadow Punch, and lands a punch on Pikachu. He goes, Pika, and gets hit. Ash says, Pikachu. Christian says, Spectral Thief. As Pikachu's hit by as he goes, Pika. Christian says, Ash says, use Iron Tail. He goes, Peekapoo goes for Iron Tail. I know I said Peekapoo. Christian says, use Jump Kick. As they go, Marshadow. As the two attacks really start to clash. Christian says, let's go. Use Aura Sphere. As he shoots it out, Ash says, use Iron Tail. They try to do it, but Aura Sphere hits Pikachu even higher. Ash says, use Thunderbolt. As he goes, Pika. Christian says, use an Aura Sphere above you. He goes, ah. As he does it, which absorbs most of the Thunderbolt, but it comes right back down on Marshadow, hitting it into an electric explosion. As he goes, Marshadow, are you okay, Marshadow? Christian says. He says, now Jump Kick. As Marshadow blitzes Pikachu. Ash just quick attack, quickly. As Pikachu slowly, but Marshadow lands the kick. Big Pikachu goes to the wall. He goes, Pika. Christian says, let's go, my next. He yells out, Pikachu. Ash yells out, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. Christian says, Shadow Punch. As he goes, Shadow, and shoots it out. The Thunderbolt clashes as he goes, but the Shadow Punch is defeated by Thunderbolt. As Marshadow goes, shit, as it falls down. The Dirt 6 is knocked up, but Marshadow disappears. Christian says, Spectral Thief. But Christian lied. As his teeth kind of shined, because, like, you know, the classic anime shine. And then he goes, Shadow, as a Shadow Punch comes and hits Pikachu in the air. He goes, Pika. Chris says, return. Ash says, return, Pikachu. As they send out the next Pokemon, Ash says, let's go. Noivern. Yeah. Christian says, let's go, Absol. As he throws out Absol, he goes, Ash says, Absol? Christian says, if I Mega Evolve now, then there's nothing I can do. But then he smiles, saying, Absol, use an attack that you don't know, but you can't learn, but I'll give it to you anyways. Use Iron Defense. As he goes, Absol, As Absol uses Iron Defense to protect itself, to raise its defense. Ash says, "Alright, Noivern, boom burst!" He hits him, but then it does damage, but then Absol glows red. Christian says, "Keep on using it, Ash." Christian says, "Iron Defense!" As he says, another Iron Defense. Ash says, "Dragon Claw!" It barely does anything to Absol, barely even scratches him. As it goes again, he goes, "Now, finish it off in one shot! Play rough!" As he goes, Absol! In one shot, defeats Noivern. He goes, as Hawlucha comes out of his Pokeball, worried, and then Hawlucha comes out. Christian says, "Looks like I'll have to fight the Hawlucha." Christian says, "If I Mega Evolve, I can't do it. But I can find a reverse effect to the Mega to use Mega Typhlosion." As he goes, "Respond to my Heart Keystone. Beyond Evolution, Mega Evolve!" As he Mega Evolves Absol into Mega Absol, he goes, "So!" Ashton goes, "Now I'm doomed." Person says, "Now let's end it off in one shot. Night Slash!" As he goes and hits him, one-shotting him instantly. There's no way you're defeating him. Christian goes, "Yes!" As he defeats Hawlucha. Ash says, "Go! Talonflame!" As he throws him out. Christian says, "Let's aim for our first attack. Go! Use Dragon Claw!" I'm kidding. He says, "Use Night Slash." Absol cuts Talonflame a little bit. Ash says, "Talonflame, Brave Bird!" As he goes, "Fire!" Hits him. Christian says, "Return, Absol! Go! Braviary!" As he goes, "Brrr!" As Ash, they both yell out, "Use Brave Bird!" You know what? I'll be right back. I'll be back. Hey, Dad? That's your phone. What's your password? No. Cause I'm the kid.
Only pay for what you need with Liberty Mutual. I just said that.
We need music for this. This battle's about to be hype. So with this, the two would start to fly in the sky very high, as then no one could see them. We need this music out here. The two birds are flying. Christian says, he says, Kane. Christian says that out loud. He says, "Now, Braviary, Brave Bird!" Ash says, "Use Flame Charge," as they go. As they go. In a humongous clash. Destroys an explosion. Then it turns around and then they really have a humongous Brave Bird versus Brave Bird clash. As they go, bring, 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 you know. He says, person yells out, "Wing attack!" Ash yells out, use my next move. As he takes a deep breath and then yells, Steel Wing! As the two attacks clash. Christian yells out, use your next attack! A full power attack! Do a wing beat! As he hits him going boom! Talonflame is knocked back. Ash tells him to use another Brave Bird. Christian yells, use your ultimate move! Superpower! As he goes right at him, Ash yells out, use Brave Bird. As they clash, making an explosion in which they're both fainting. Christian goes, Christian says, let's go! My next! And throws out Tyranitar. Ash says, go! Goodra! Christian says, as it's roaring. As the two titans clash, as they go, Christian says, now! Rock slide, but cover it! He covers the top of the arena with rocks. And the entire where they are, so no one can see the fight. As Christian says, Dark Pulse! Ash says, Hyper Beam! I'm kidding. He says, Dragon Pulse! They clash. As then they go away. Christian goes, here goes nothing! Use Hyper Beam at the sky! He goes, all of Tyranitar's spikes glow yellow. As he launches it to the sky, destroying all of the rock, blowing it off to the sky, then it rains down. It's basically like Godzilla's atomic breath. As Gudra's trying to dodge, as Tyranitar regains its strength, as Christian says, another Hyper Beam! As it collides with Gudra, who holds it back, then shoots out a Bide, defeating poor Tyranitar. Christian says, now my next Absol! Remember, Christian only has 3 Pokemon left. Ash has 2. Ash has 3 as well. Christian's got Typhlosion, Mega Absol, and Marshadow. Christian says, let's go! He yells out for Absol to use Night Slash, and Gudra to... Christian yells for Absol to use Night Slash. Ash yells out Bide, as Absol's hit and defeated. Christian throws out Marshadow, telling it to just one-shot it with Jump Kick. It does, and defeats it. As then the next part, Christian yells out to use his next ultimate move, aka and then he tells him to use Shadow Punch, which annihilates Gudra. And that's it for this part.